Hey guys, I'm Louis and welcome to my latest video. So again, today this is going to be another top 5 video. Today it's going to be top 5 classic Disney Channel shows. Now these are just a list of Disney Channel shows that I used to watch when I was younger and ones that aren't really on anymore. And I know Disney Channel, I mean, I've not even watched it for years, but I doubt it's as good as it used to be. I mean, maybe there's some times when they play these old shows, but really I don't think they really do anymore. So just like to go through a list of sort of, for nostalgic reasons more than anything, of just my favourite shows that I used to watch on Disney Channel. So at number 5 we have the show about a fortune teller. It's That's So Raven. It's absolutely hilarious. Actor that plays Raven is just so funny in it, and it's just absolutely brilliant. I just loved the sort of concept of the show. It took sort of a, you know, a normal high school sort of sitcom, that sort of thing, similar to like Boy Meets World or whatever, Boy Meets Girl. I can't even remember what they're fucking called now. Girl Meet, I don't even know. There's so many of them now. But, you know, it's just that classic thing. And then they took it by gave him Raven the ability to see into the future, and it just brought some hilarious moments. And I'm sure everyone that's watched the show remembers a catchphrase where she just literally calls everyone a little nasty. Just that is just brilliant. Like, if I was ever in sort of an argument or something, I would literally just call someone a little nasty, because it's just like, there's no coming back from that. Just like, you little nasty, in the way that she says it. And yeah, the show's just great.
I heard that, you nasty. You nasty. You little nasty. Little nasty.
So at number 4 we have another sitcom on the Disney Channel that's set in a high school, Lizzie McGuire. Now this is a thing that I did quite well. I watched it quite a lot, but not as much as like some people. It wasn't really like I mean, it wasn't even on that often, I don't think, when I was watching Disney Channel. Maybe it was just a bit before my time, I guess. It was one of the earlier sort of shows, but nevertheless absolutely hilarious. It's just had some great moments. I just love the way it had the quirky little bits where there was a little like animated version of Lizzie that like sort of summed up what she was thinking about and how she was feeling, that sort of thing. And it was just a nice twist. Like, yeah, there's so many like sitcoms on Disney Channel that have been set in high schools. I mean, pretty much most of the ones off this list have got high school moments or mostly set in high schools, and it's just a way to distinguish it and separate it from the others and just to make it a bit unique. It reminded me a lot of Tracy Beaker, because obviously that also has like little cartoon moments to sum up how she's feeling, if you've ever watched that show. I mean, my American viewers probably never heard of Tracy Beaker, but I'm guessing you've heard of Lizzie McGuire. And obviously there's a Lizzie McGuire movie as well, which is also hilarious. And my favourite character from that is probably Ethan, just because the funny shit he says. I did try and put a clip in this video, but I just couldn't find one of his funny lines that was in a decent quality video, so I just didn't really say it. But there's loads, just go and watch Lizzie McGuire, go watch the Lizzie McGuire movie. It's just brilliant. So at number 3 we have the show starring Miley Cyrus, Before the Drugs, Hannah Montana. Now I absolutely love this show. It was so funny. I used to watch it like all the time. It's just great. It was just about a girl who's just normal, you know, normal girl, sort of in the day, and then sort of, well, not in the day, but sort of sometimes, then she has an alter ego where she is Hannah Montana, who is a pop star, I guess you could say. And it's just really great. It's got so many great actors in, so many great just personalities. Obviously got a dad, Billy Ray Cyrus. You got Jackson as well, who played, well, Jackson in the actual thing. Can't remember the actor's name, I apologise, but I think the actor's name, no, I don't know the actor's name, just forgive me about that. But nevertheless, he had some great moments in the show, and my personal favourite has got to be when they got John Cena, the wrestler, onto Hannah Montana, and they essentially made him F.U. Jackson. And what I learned from that is John Cena really loves reading.
Reading takes you to new and exciting places!
So at number 2 we have the only animated show in the main list on this. There is some in the honourable mentions, however, but it is Kim Possible. Now this show, again, set in a high school, seems to be a running theme with Disney Channel, but it's basically about a girl called Kim who is essentially a spy, and she goes on like loads of different missions and teams up with her best friend Ron Stoppable, And yeah, they've got stuff, there's drama, there's action, there's secret stuff, there's funny moments. It was just a really, really classic show, and it just sticks in my mind about one of the classic Disney Channel shows. Like when I think Disney Channel, I instantly think Hannah Montana, Kim Possible, and also the thing that's number one on my list, but I'll come on to that later. Kim Possible was just absolutely fantastic, and obviously Ron Stoppable is notoriously known for one of the only guys in sort of film and television history to break out of the friend zone. Must have something about the name Ron, I guess. Anyway, now we'll come to number one. It is The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. I absolutely love this show. I had to put it on number one. I mean, I didn't really enjoy Sweet Life on Deck. I didn't really watch that much, but the proper Sweet Life where they're in the hotel and they're just running around doing crazy shit with all the quirky characters. Obviously you had like London, you had Mr. Moseby, Esteban, all these sort of amazingly diverse but hilarious characters in all their own way. They all had their own personalities, their own traits, and they were just absolutely, like, they went together so well. Like, they just picked the right actors and the right characters, and it's just got to be down to the writing, I suppose, and obviously the casting and the actors that are obviously in the show. And my favourite character from that has got to be the hotel manager, Mr. Moseby. He just does some crazy shit. He's always running around after the twins, Zack and Cody. He's always trying to sort them out. He's always trying to stop them from essentially like destroying his hotel. And he does some funny shit, and honestly the funniest thing that he's ever done is the thing when he tries to teach London how to dance.
Like this. Step, step, kick, and shimmy, 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 shimmy. 1, 2, boogie, and Shorty George. Shorty George. Fishtail, fishtail, and crazy leg. Crazy leg. Just square, and big finish.
So yeah, that comes to the end of the top 5. Just going to quickly go through some honourable mentions. They are Wizards of Waverly Place, starring Selena Gomez, and it was just really great. It's about a family, they're all wizards, they do shit, it's funny. That's all you need to know. Also we have Emperor's New School, which is a show based on the film The Emperor's New Groove, starring I can't even remember where he's from, but starring this guy who is essentially the Emperor, but he's only a kid. And in Emperor's New School, he's obviously at school, and there is the witch, who I can't remember what her name is, and there's also her henchman Kronk, who essentially just try and... Sorry, there's a bit of fluff just flew in front of the camera, but they try and mess up Cusco, and they essentially try and stop him from becoming actual Emperor, because I guess the witch wants to be the Emperor. And obviously in Emperor's New Groove she turns him into a llama, so there's that as well. Another honourable mention, we have American Dragon. The clue's in the title. It's about an American guy who can turn into a dragon. End of story. Final honourable mention, we have Phineas and Ferb. It's about two kids who literally, it's pretty much constantly summer. I swear there's only like a few episodes where it's not summer, and essentially that's like the Christmas special and stuff. And the show's actually coming to an end soon, and this is quite sad to me because this sort of brings to an end the sort of Disney Channel, just think Disney Channel sort of way of life, I guess, because all of these shows that I mentioned now, none of them are on anymore, really, and as they definitely don't make new episodes. And then Phineas and Ferb is going too. It's kind of just like saddens me, and it's a great show. It's obviously, they spend the whole summer, they spend every episode building crazy inventions and going on adventures and just having fun. It's just such a hilarious show, and it's spawned a lot of sort of specials. There was the Marvel superhero special, and there was also the Star Wars special. So, you know, that just shows how much of a success the show was. It's a shame that it's going to end. Anyway guys, that brings the video to a close. Hope you did enjoy. Leave a like if you did. I'm going to be doing a top 5 Nickelodeon shows video coming soon, so make sure you go in the comments and leave me your favourite Nickelodeon shows. You know, you got likes of SpongeBob, Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide, that sort of thing. Leave them in the comments and I'll see what I can do and if they'll fit in the list or not. I might try and do it more of a sort of viewer orientated one, so if you do want to give me some comments of your favourite shows, that'll help me out for a future episode, but if you don't want to, that's fine. Anyway guys, I do a lot of videos like this, my top 5s are going to be sort of the main thing for my channel up until I get a PlayStation 4, which hopefully should be in September, but we'll have to see about that. So subscribe if you're enjoying these type of things, and I'll see you next time, guys. Take care.